What? Dude, what is that? What is that? Let's go back to the beginning of the day, which was not as exciting as this part. Was at this lake or canal catching nothing but bird nests, and every lure that I was using did not seem to excite any of the fish. Everyone was just looking at it. No one wanted to bite. This kind lady was telling me that the complex has been using a lot of chemicals in the building and in the grass, so it probably leaked into the lake, making the fish activity very weird. I thought I could hit this tree across the water,
No?
and my friend told me I couldn't, and I made the very, very wrong mistake of turning my drag down too much, and yep, just like that, caught another bird nest. This one was massive. This was massive. I've never gotten a bird nest like this before, and I tried to take it out, but obviously, as you can see, it's pretty bad. So I ended up just having to cut it, and it probably got like that because I spooled it wrong. And again, could not catch a break. Here I forgot to put the line through the guide, and even with all this manipulation, I never realized until much later. Finally fixed that, tossed in a weighted wacky, and I was not getting any attention. I was not getting any bites, not even some strikes. I was getting nothing at this lake, so we ended up just going somewhere else. When we got here, my friend's toad got smashed at the top of the water, so I decided to try out these paddle tail worms that I got from Walmart. Found them in the bottom of the bucket. There's some gold in there. Definitely recommend taking a look. I always have trouble setting up the hook, and instead of putting 72 holes through the worm, I thought I'd just practice before I put it in. I might have put the nose a little too forward, but it did give a nice action in the water, so I will not complain. I was really enjoying the action of this paddle tail worm, just tossing it across, getting it nice, trying to understand how to work it, and it was looking beautiful at the top of the water. I really like these worms. I'm definitely going to be purchasing more of them, and in some different colors. It was a pretty quiet day at the lake. Was not expecting anything, and uh, my friend had caught one, but we were just basically doing a lot of fishing and not catching. So this right here came out of nowhere, and I was not prepared for this. What? Dude, what is that? What is that? Did I lose it? Unfortunately, somehow it got off. I thought I set the hook, and when I brought my worm back in, he swallowed that paddle tail. So I had to go and change it real quick, get another worm so I can get that same action again. Unfortunately, in the excitement, I did not record the beginning portion of the catch. But here we go. Somehow, some way, he attacked that worm again. So I was really thankful for that, and really great that I could land this one.
That is a massive one. That is a massive one. Oh my goodness.
He was jumping around. Typically, I see that when I go ocean fishing, that they would jump around like that. A quick camera check to make sure I had it on and recording. But this guy was flopping around. I don't know how or why, but he started bleeding a lot, which is not typical from what I've seen when I go bass fishing. So in a hurry, I made sure to get that hook out and put him back in the water because I've never seen a bass bleed this much. Um, and it wasn't a gut hook. It was right under the tongue. So I really don't understand why he was bleeding so much.
Put it back in the water.
He did take a while to swim away, but I made sure to stay around and watch him to make sure that he does swim away and he can one day become a 20-pound bass. And we stayed a little bit and then we ended up calling it a day
Yep.
because nothing else was biting.